Hello, and welcome to the Good 5 Cent Cigar Newscast. I'm Ellie Sennhenn. Thank you so much for joining us. This week, we will learn about student plans for Valentine's Day, explore one of URI's underground majors, talk about last week's snowstorm, and get all things URI athletics with David Okula in this week's Rhody Sports Corner. Friday is Valentine's Day. Are Rams spending the day with boxes of chocolates, or are they at candlelit dinners? Calypso Delavaud has the scoop.
Hi, this is Calypso Delavaud, and today I will be doing a newscast on Valentine's Day at URI. And what are your plans for Valentine's Day?
My plans for Valentine's Day are to get dinner with my boyfriend, and I don't know what else is going on 'cause he's surprising me, but I'm getting him a burr basket, but for Valentine's Day, and I'm doing the matchbook collage thing.
So do you have a best experience for Valentine's Day?
Oh my goodness. Actually, yeah, last year, I was alone for Valentine's Day, and a lot of my friends were not, and they all surprised me with chocolate and candy, and I had 7 boxes of candy from my friends, which was really sweet.
What's your plan for Valentine's Day?
My plans for Valentine's Day are to just, chill at home, nothing really crazy, and then have my polycule of 5 different people from the coffee house to come over. Just some calm stuff, whatever.
Share your worst or best experience on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I can do that. 2 days before Valentine's Day, my ex texted me and started trying to talk to me to get back together. Surprise, surprise, it worked. And then we broke up again later that year. So yeah, that little bit sucked.
What's your plan for Valentine's Day this year?
Probably just gonna be doing homework or studying. Don't really got much going on.
Yeah. Well, same. What's the worst or the best Valentine's Day that you had?
Probably in elementary school when people would pass out the candy. It's pretty cool.
What are your plans for Valentine's Day?
Well, I'm in RA, so I'll probably be doing programs with my residents, and hopefully catching a cute movie or something.
What's the best or the worst Valentine's Day that you ever had?
Ooh. Okay. I think best Valentine's Day would have to be maybe middle school. My parents made me this big old basket because they also have their anniversary on Valentine's Day. So they to make us feel included, and they made us this little big basket, and it had a bunch of stuff in it. So I think that was the best one.
This is Calypso Delavaud reporting for The Cigar. Back to the studio.
Thanks, Calypso. Now, Casey Chan-Smutko will spotlight a major all about the study of humans.
Hi, I'm Casey Chan-Smutko, and I'm currently inside Chafee, and I'm here to talk about why people should consider anthropology as a major. I'm here with
Professor Tareshi.
And why did you decide to teach anthropology?
Well, I decided to teach anthropology to convey to students the findings of over 100 years worth of research on human societies. One of the general principles underlining our anthropology is variation. We have cultural variation across the board, and what this has is profound implications for everything from contemporary political policies to our understanding of the human past, and perhaps even how we can move forward in the present. Anthropology is a good corrective to letting people know just exactly the different forms of existence that have taken place, and sets the stage for us to then further experiment.
So right here in URI, they have a lot of classes in the area of social anthropology. They have some about archaeology, where we do the artifacts. And they have some about mainly evolutionary biology, when we see all the fossils about the original humans. We could call the original humans.
Back to you.
Thanks, Casey. Last Thursday, URI canceled class due to a snowstorm. Kat Sheridan went out to find out how students feel about the cold.
I'm here at the University of Rhode Island to see how students have been feeling about the weather this past week.
It's been cold.
Really cold.
Really cold.
It's been very windy here, very cold.
I hate it.
Well,
I was excited that classes were canceled yesterday, but I really don't think that they should have been because there was like no snow on the ground. But now it's just like cold and windy and it's a little gloomy, but I'm hoping that the sun will come out later. But the snow definitely did not hold up, so.
I definitely thought there was going to be a lot more snow than there was.
I mean, I don't mind getting the days off when it does snow, and we live here, so we don't have to drive through it, so it could be worse.
Yeah, I would have liked more snow. I like when it snows, but it rained all the way.
That weekend, URI was hit with snow. This time, the amount it snowed matched the forecasted amount, totaling 4.6 inches.
Thanks, Kat. This past week, URI responded to recent executive orders by President Donald Trump. The university created a leadership team on federal actions to track how these orders could potentially impact URI faculty, students, and staff. You can find updates and university responses on Rhody today under the Community Message tab. On Tuesday, February 11th, URI released a statement about the federal funding freeze on critical research. Find more information on the Federal Actions webpage. Moving ahead, Monday, February 17th, is President's Day. Classes are canceled, but offices stay open. On Tuesday, February 18th, Rhody-thon is partnering with Brew in the Emporium in a fundraiser. On Wednesday, February 19th, iStan is hosting a film showing in Quinn Hall to address bystander intervention. Lastly, on Thursday, February 20th, listen to URI music students play jazz in the Fine Arts Center Concert Hall. With that, I'll hand it off to David Okula with this week's Rhody Sports Corner.
Thanks, Ellie. Hello and welcome to the Rhody Sports Corner, your place for all the latest updates across URI athletics. I'm David Okula. Women's basketball hosted Dayton on Saturday afternoon, looking to get over 500 for the first time since November. The Rams controlled the game from start to finish with their stout defense on full display. Here's Gerard Villemenay with the story from the Ryan Center.
The University of Rhode Island hosted the University of Dayton on Saturday afternoon, where Rhode Island defeated Dayton 57-36, improving their overall record to 13-12 and their Atlantic Time Conference record to 8-4. Rhode Island dominated Dayton throughout the entire game as URI overwhelmed Dayton offensively and defensively.
For three quarters and maybe 3 minutes, our offensive execution was very good as well. It's some of the best basketball we've played in a while.
Dayton was 15 of 57 from the field and 2 of 12 from three-point range. Meanwhile, Rhode Island was 20 of 47 from the field and 6 of 12 from three.
So couldn't be any prouder of the team, and especially the one sitting next to me. Really attacked it aggressively, offensively on the bum ankle. So didn't even know if Soap was going to be really healthy today. And you know, I guess it's true when you're sick or injured, you really lock in, and sometimes you have your best days, but she did today. So really proud of the squad.
Fourth-year guard Sophie Phillips led the Rams to victory as she led the team with 18 points, had a career high of 3 blocks, and had 5 assists.
It definitely meant a lot to me. I knew the last 2 games, I think I was rushing a lot of my shots. So today I kind of just let the game come to me a bit more and just play off my teammates, like feed off of their energy. I think that really helped. But I know I just need to be aggressive and keep attacking. That's what my team needs me to do. And I need to put the ball in the hoop, so I was able to do it today, which needs to continue.
My name is Gerard Villemenay, Rhody Sports Corner.
As for some other scores and results around campus this week, men's basketball fell to conference-leading George Mason in Virginia on Saturday. Then the Rams returned to the Ryan Center on Wednesday night for a matchup with St. Bonaventure. Following its win on Saturday, women's basketball hit the road to take on George Mason on Wednesday night. Men's and women's track and field both celebrated Senior Day at Mackle Fieldhouse on Saturday during the URI Coaches Invitational. The men's team also sent members of its team to the Harvard Crimson Elite on Friday. Finally, be sure to head to the Ryan Center for an afternoon of basketball this Saturday. First, the women's team will celebrate Senior Day as they host LaSalle at 12 p.m. Then the men's team will also take on LaSalle at 4 p.m. That will do it for this week's edition of the Rhody Sports Corner. If you want to stay updated on all things Rhody athletics, make sure to follow us on social media at @cigar_sports. Back to you, Ellie.
Thanks, David. That's all we have for you this week. Thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to follow us here and on Instagram at Rhody Cigar and pick up our print paper anywhere on campus to stay up to date with all your Rhody news. Until next week, I'm your host, Ellie Sennhenn. This is the Good 5 Cent Cigar Newscast.